Hello, checking in with you guys for another episode of Project Big Stefan. Um, yeah, we are done with week 4. My powerlifting training is hard but fun and enjoyable and difficult and challenging and all the things quite hard, but I definitely enjoy it. It's a good ride. It's an interesting ride. Doing something that I'm not good at and trying to get better. So that's the goal. I will share later on a few takes from my training this week, so you can have a look what has happened. Overall, it was a satisfying week. Weights felt okay. My grip strength starts to come. This week I did almost. Yeah, I did. If I recall correctly, all my deadlifts with a double overhand grip. Didn't need a mixed grip, so that's better than in the past. Squats are nice. Benching is making a big progress. I'm getting a better feel for it. I always try to push with my legs and actually use leg drive, but that wasn't really working very well. And yeah, I think you can see this week that I'm making progress there too. So let's see where I'm heading over the next 10 weeks. Still a long way to go. What else? In terms of nutrition, that's going okay. It was again quite a struggle this week with getting enough food in. So I decided as of tomorrow, the next week, I will have a couple of my calories in liquid form, which means I will have a post-workout shake with protein and carbs. That should make things a little easier. Weight gaining is going okay. I gained again half a kilo throughout the week, so even though it was hard eating everything, it's still going ahead. I got some positive feedback yesterday in the gym about my body size. People start to see that I'm growing, so that was cool feedback. Like that. Today I also went a little bit to the gym, doing some kind of conditioning work, nothing too hard, too fancy, just having fun. Enjoy this. I did a little more than I planned because it was cool, worked well, so yeah, that happens. Enough about all of that. Now let's have a look on my training week. Okay, so here is day 1, high bar squats and a little benching. This is my top set, which was a little, which I think it was 95 or 100 kilos, not sure anymore. Things were moving quite well. Hips shoot up a little early, but yeah, that's my biggest problem with quads at the moment. My posterior chain is definitely stronger than my quads. That's why I can deadlift more than I squat. I'm working on this, doing a lot of quad focused accessory work whenever I can, to really push this and yeah, get a smoother squat overall. That said, I'm not really fond of high bar squatting at all, not my thing. Now here are a little bit of back offsets. You can see it's lighter weight, things are moving much better, much smoother. This feels good, and yeah, it's way more in sync than before. Yeah, whenever I get tired, you can see the bar pass is not that perfect. Could be way better. But yeah, that's why I train. That's why I'm doing this. And yeah, let me know if you see anything else, anything different that seems to be off. I always try to hit depth and yeah, really make every rep count as good as I can, as often as I can. And yeah, same goes for benching, which we have here. Leg drive, as I said, is something I'm working on. It's continuously getting better, but yeah, it's not perfect yet. Benching is something that I start to get way better now than I did, because I really made a connection there. So yeah, sorry for the outlook. Yeah, that was my top set. That moved quite well. Then I couldn't really record much there because it was a little more crowded. Here is a little bit from my accessory work, doing incline dumbbell presses. I like doing incline stuff, feels really good. And yeah, here I'm really trying to make my pecs work, which is really difficult, trying to isolate it, having the dumbbells outside of my shoulders continuously to have my muscles work without stop. And that's really rough. Yeah, as I said, I'm working on my quads. So my last accessory work are leg presses, where I put my feet quite low, and I'm doing this slow and controlled. I think there was one, I put 170 kilos on it, and I really could feel this not only during the reps, but also the next couple of days. Really, my quads were quite sore. Whenever I'm on a leg press, I like to use this to superset with a couple of calf raises. Not that many, not every set, just every now and then, and making it work. It's not like I have huge calves, so I can add a little more. So yeah, that was day 1, and now let's go to day 2, deadlifting. And that's 110 kilos, and that was moving quite nice. Hips weren't really moving much earlier than the rest of the body, so I like that. Grip strength was surprisingly good. As I said earlier, everything was kind of double overhand, so there is more in the tank. I think that's 105 kilos. Trying to make every rep count, slow and controlled. Also the eccentric, as I want to grow and not just lift heavy. Let me know if you see anything you feel like commenting. As I said, I have much to learn, and your input is definitely worth a lot. I definitely like deadlifting. It's my favorite lift by far, followed by squats, and then the bench press, which is definitely not my favorite power lift. So here we go. Really trying to lock in my upper body, turn on my lats, and then fire away. I'm still not sure which stance is working better for me, conventional or sumo. Sumo seems to feel a little better, so that's why I'm sticking with it. Yeah, here's another day squatting and benching. Day 3. It's a little lighter weight this time, but I'm doing pause squats, which well, I'm not doing them very well, but I enjoy doing them. I like the pause at the bottom, really eliminating all sort of stretch reflex. Helps me to own the position. Yeah, but as you can see, I'm not really owning it fully yet, but I'm doing my best, and I'm getting better every week, so that makes me quite happy. This is still the same day, just the opposite side of the room, and I think this is the last pause squat set of today. We got these new Eleiko power racks a few months ago, which is quite cool. Makes squatting, deadlifting, everything much more fun, and we have many more than before. Before that, we had only 2 power racks, and now we have 4, so that's cool. Here's a new day. I didn't have any benching recordings, so here's day 4. Doing paused deadlifts. Hips move up a little fast, but did here one normal pull just to see how it feels. Haven't, because the paused deadlift felt a little weird, so at the end I just added one for good measure. Here's another set. I wasn't really feeling too well that day. The weights were really heavy. It was quite a intense week in private life and in the gym. So I had to really push through. There was a day where nothing really was working. Every set was hard, every rep was work, and I was wondering, why am I doing this? And yeah, those are the workouts that are where you actually grow, because training when it's easy is nothing special. Training when it's hard is where it counts. Here a little more work for the deadlift and also my quads, doing a few reps on a trap bar. I haven't done that many reps on the trap bar yet. Feels still a little awkward and weird, but gets it done. So that's the important part. Yeah, here last powerlift training day of the week. Again for my quads. Front squats. This is 77.5 kilos. Going for 5 reps. This is a rep PR, and they look quite well. I like the bar pass. Much better than the week before, and there wasn't a smooth finish there. Here we are again, a little less weight, more reps, getting things done. I never liked front squatting much until I realized why. I didn't like it because I wasn't able to do it. So I trained quite a lot on my shoulder mobility to get there, and now I enjoy it quite a lot, and will definitely make it a staple squat variation of my training. Here are a few more. Saturdays are my favorite training days because I have time. It's usually my hardest training day. It's the time of the week where I will eat the most. It's really casual, chill afterwards, so I push hard and focus a lot and get things done. Now I have a few bench press reps for you. That's 65 kilos. And yeah, looks quite well. Definitely trying to push with my legs much more than I used to. So here we go again, a little less weight, and I recently saw on YouTube a video from Alan Thrall where he explained how he cues and coaches leg drive, and this was actually helping me a lot. And now it's working, so I hope you like this. Let me know what you think of it